How's it going, everybody? I am back from the Philippines and Japan, finally home, and I got this box sitting here, and this showed up like 2 days before I had to leave, and it's like, cool. Actually, I got a pair of boxes here, so I'm unboxing this one today. I'm probably going to unbox the other one in a couple of weeks, but they're both from Schecter, and I have no idea what the hell is in here. A guitar, I'm presuming, because my IQ hasn't plummeted, so yeah, I'm going to suggest it's a guitar. Don't think it's a bass, but I've been wondering for the last 6 weeks while I've been tooling around the Pacific. I'm like, what's in those fucking boxes at home? I'm really curious, because you guys know how much I love Schecter guitars. I've had my Hellraiser since about 2007. Phenomenal guitars, wound up on a ton of records here in the studio. Most recently, I've been playing this gem, the SLS Evil Twin V. This thing is just absolutely fucking wicked. This might be my absolute favorite V in the studio right now. Oh, it's just so nice. If you have the means, I highly recommend picking one up. But they sent me this mystery box. I got no idea what the hell's in here. All I can say is after the V video, they're like, hey, can you do some more? And I'm like, well, fuck yes, I can. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Got another one of those amazing Schecter hardshell cases. Oh, SGR1C. Oh, this must be for the case. Fuck. Ding, ding. Fuck off. Just a reminder for all you guys who might be wanting to do YouTube at home, turn off your email before you hit the record button. And 3, 2, 1. Ooh, doesn't that look awesome? I got no idea what it is. It's in the, ooh, look at that. It's like blue velvety kind of stuff on the inside. That's a nice case. For whatever the hell guitar this is. This is definitely a Strat shape of some kind, but I got no idea. Let's see what we got here. Let's pull the wrapping off. Ooh, what do we got here? Reaper 6 Custom. That's a neat looking headstock. Anyway, check that out. I like the, oh, what do we got here? We've got locking tuners. And who are these by? Oh, these are Schecter branded locking tuners. Looks like we got a gloss finish here. Look at those fret markers. Those are cool. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you guys are seeing it first before I get to, oh, isn't that sharp? Wow. Okay. Look at that. Look at the back of the neck here. It's unfinished and it meets up here and goes to a gloss finish here. So for anybody who doesn't like painted necks, this is, they were definitely thinking of you. That's for sure. I'm feeling the slightest little bump up right here where the neck meets the body. I'm feeling that joint ever so slightly. I don't think that's anything that's going to really fuck up the playing though. But the gloss is beautiful. Looks like a hip shot style bridge. Looks like we got a little push pull on the tone knob. You remember the tone knob, that thing you guys never ever touch, and a molded body of some sort. And it's even in tune. Now, that looks like your standard Schecter C1 body. All right, just to compare it to the Hellraiser, yeah, the bodies definitely look very similar. They both have a bevel in the back, and that's fine, but the Hellraiser here is a slight arch top, whereas this is a flat top with a bevel as well. Now, on the Reaper Custom, though, I noticed the neck is a little bit thinner. It feels a little bit closer to the V, which is fine with me. I love the neck on that V, but I'm gonna say it. Let's plug this thing in and see what we get. All right, we're back. I've had the guitar out of the box for about a week now. Had a chance to play with it quite a bit. All I can say is I'm really enjoying this, and I just spent the last hour or so warming up to get ready to shoot this video. And of course, as soon as I hit the red light, all my guitar skills are just gonna go right out the fucking window. Who suffers from that? I do. I certainly do. That's for sure. Thank you, Andrew Beta, for interrupting my shoot. Really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Andrew's show, please do. He's a great guy. Anyway, yeah. As I was saying, it's like, it doesn't matter how precise I hit things, how well I play. As soon as I hit the record button, those skills just kind of vanish because, I tend to get nervous and whatnot. But all right, I'm getting ahead of myself. This video is about the guitar, not about me. So I got an idea. Shut the hell up and play, Glenn! Okay, yeah, I almost had painkiller there, and I'm just looking over at my second camera off there, and I'm like, hold on, I'm out of frame here. Shit, need to get down here. That happens, whatever. Yeah, that's my excuse for not playing painkiller right. Yeah, we guitar players, we've all got plenty of those. That is excuses. That's for sure. Really enjoying this guitar. Plays great, as I would expect from any Schecter in my collection. This is what, Schecter number 3 I've got now. I've had my Hellraiser since about 2007. Phenomenal guitars, wound up on more clients' records than any other guitar in my collection. It's definitely substituted for vintage Gibsons, mainly for its tuning stability. And I've got that SLS Evil Twin V, which is just fucking magnificent as well. This one is no slouch either. I gotta say, it actually feels a little bit heavier than my other Schecter. Might have something to do with the wood. I don't know. But it's also super comfortable. I love the bevel cut here. You know, it's just great for getting your arm around. The neck joint just feels great as well. I will say this though, I was initially concerned with how the satin finish meets the gloss. I thought it was going to be an issue because you can feel just the tiniest lip here. But I mean, like, honestly, when you're playing, it's really a non-issue whatsoever. I mean, like, that's really nitpicky. But other than that, that's about the only flaw I can find on this guitar. It's an absolute joy to play. Fuck! Hey, I got the first part of that right. Anyway, I got that first slide down finally after a couple of months. Okay, great. It's only going to get better with practice, that's for sure. Now I just got to figure out how to get my hand from here up here and get it in there on time. That's going to take some work. Oh, well. Hey, this is the thing they don't show you on most guitar shows. There's a lot of practice that goes on behind the scenes. Not all of us are perfect. In fact, I'm going to take a wild guess that none of us are perfect, unless you're like Steve Vai or somebody like that. For the rest of us mere mortals, though, yes, a lot of us on YouTube aren't as good on guitar as we're making it out to be. We've just got very good editors. Myself, though, I'd rather show you the struggle involved as well, because the last thing I want to happen is the kids to watch the show and get discouraged about things. Oh, I'm not going to be like that. I'll never be like that. So therefore, I'm not going to try. No. The fun is in the trying as well. You know, it's not just about showing off. It's putting in the time and learning it, and you know, gaining a sense of accomplishment. Anyway, back on the subject of the guitar. You know, it really does feel great. No complaints. This is the kind of guitar I could probably sit in the studio with for a good 10-12 hours and not get fatigued on. It just sits so comfortably. Again, the nice bevel here just kind of, you know, goes up against the body, and it doesn't feel odd or blocky or weird or anything like that. And it just sits in great classical position. Really got to get myself one of those footstools. Do I have something that'll work as a footstool? Maybe. Hey, look at that. I always see guitar players bring those into the studio like, dude, what the fuck's that all about? And now I kind of get it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. Cool. And of course, we've got a couple of pickups here. This pickup sounds like this. This pickup sounds like this. And that's the thing. I mean, like, pickups, they're going to make about that much difference in your guitar sound just based on the makeup of them, whereas the position on the neck is going to have a far bigger significance. That's for sure. If anybody is in doubt of that, please feel free to check out some of my pickup test videos. They're quite enlightening, to say the least. So what else can I say about this guitar? I really do like the fretwork on this. Again, this is flawless, like the SLS Evil Twin was. Somebody definitely put some time in here and it just feels great. We've got the Schecter locking tuners as well. These are really fucking sweet. They do the job, they do the thing, and they keep the guitar in tune, and that's really what it's all about. Been working on that one for quite a while, actually, behind the scenes, and just about got it there. I think I missed one note there, and it's like, damn it! But what can I say? I got to check out Megadeth at Budokan in Japan with Marty Friedman up on stage, and I got inspired. Let's just put it that way. Oh, that's a tough riff. I used to be able to play that flawlessly like 30 years ago in my college days, and I really got out of practice when I got into working with bands and it's definitely taken some time to get those chops back up to what they used to be. That's for sure. Netflix and runs. That's what I recommend, guys. No, not those kind of runs, like practicing runs. Just do your thing. And again, the action on this guitar is just so great. Oh, you can just sit here and do that. Yeah, but overall, this guitar is just an absolute joy to play. For rhythms, for leads, it just does a wonderful job. Yeah, I gotta say, playing pinch harmonics on this guitar is really easy. It's really easy to dig in and just get those beautiful squeals. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see if it works on the No More Tears test. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's the thing. 30 years ago when that song came out, I just struggled and struggled and struggled getting that pinch harmonic down. Now I can do it. Some guitars, it's easier than others. It is definitely easy with this guitar. That's for sure. All right, so let's take a look at the specs, what this guitar is all about. Now, tuners are Schecter locking tuners. Fretboard is made from ebony. Neck is made from wenge with carbon fiber reinforcement robs. It's got perleoid inlays, so you can actually see where you are on the neck. I really do appreciate that. I get way too many guitars coming in these days with like no fret markers whatsoever. It's a big pain in the ass. Scale is 25.5 inches, and it comes with a Graphtec XL black tusk nut. That is my absolute first choice for guitar nuts. We did that to that Petrucci guitar there a couple months back. We added one of those nuts in. It did help the guitar out quite a bit. I'm glad to see that Schecter is shipping these stock right on the guitar. That's a very cool move. I highly, highly, highly recommend the Graphtec stuff. In fact, I'm playing one of the Tusk guitar picks right now as well. Pickups are the Schecter USA San Andreas models in both the neck and the bridge position. And if you're worried about your pickups in your guitar, all I can say is don't. These will do the job just fine. Comes with a 3-way switch, and it has a push-pull on the tone knob as well. Not sure how much it's going to do at gain, that's for sure. I don't know, maybe there's a slight difference there. I wouldn't worry too much about it, that's for sure. But I think this guitar just dominates in terms of overall playability. I mean, like, if I got a band in the studio and the guy brought something in that wasn't struggling, I certainly wouldn't have a problem handing them this and saying, okay, let's get some work done. In fact, I would definitely choose this over, say, a Gibson model or a Fender or something like that. This guitar is just fucking rock solid, and most importantly, it stays in tune well. And that's really where it counts in the studio, is in tuning stability. hell yeah, I absolutely love what they've done with this guitar. This thing's just an absolute freaking beast. All right, let's cut the crap here. Let's get to the 5-star rundown. Let's break down what I think of this guitar on various different points worth mentioning. First and foremost, fit and finish, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. It's absolutely brilliant. I love the satin finish on the neck. I like the gloss body. Other than the fact that it is in fingerprint magnet black, I probably would have preferred the white one, to be honest with you. I've got so many black guitars and they just don't show up very good on camera. Like I said, I'm kind of a bigger fan of the white guitars. I've had my 89 Washburn for like forever, and it's in white and almost white. Now it's a little bit yellow, but you get the point. It does look pretty damn good. I couldn't find any obvious flaws in the guitar pretty much anywhere. Once again, Gibson, if you're paying attention, okay, maybe hire some people away from Schecter to show you how to do paint correctly, okay, because Schecter absolutely killed it. Only gripe I've got with the fit and finish on this guitar is just there's a slight lip here where the satin finish meets the gloss. And again, I don't think that's much of a deal breaker unless you're the ultimate nitpicker. At least the finish doesn't have any cracks right out of the factory. Are you paying attention, Gibson? I hope so. Components, gotta give this a 5-star rating. We got a hip shot bridge here. The pickups do the thing, the knobs do the thing. And most importantly, they got the Graphtec nut. That's a big plus in my opinion. That helps with the tuning stability because the Graphtec nuts will just allow the strings to slide through them with much greater ease. Comfort, absolute 5 stars on this thing. This is just a dream to play this guitar. It just sits on your lap so well. Oh, almost forgot. Let's do a drop test on this. See what we get here. One moment, please. Okay, so I got a strap on this thing. Let's check it out. Okay, you can totally jump around on stage, and that's not going to be an issue at all. It doesn't feel neck heavy at all. It's just got a great balance. So yeah, this gets an absolute 5 stars in terms of comfort. The frets feel great. The neck feels great. It sits great. It stands great. What more do you want? Okay, packaging, it came with that amazing hard shell case, so that's a 5-star there. I know that's an extra cost. If you're considering doing it, get it. You will not regret it, especially if you're a gigging musician. That's for sure. And setup, gotta give it a 4. The setup was really great in a lot of ways, like intonation. Yeah, it feels quite good. Intonation's great. The only thing is the neck, the action here is just maybe a slight bit too high for my taste. So I'm going to have to pull the truss rod cover off and probably do maybe just a quarter crank on the truss rod. Not the end of the universe, that's for sure. It's not like, say, like Gibson shipping with the neck, the action like a mile high or something like that. Or some of the Harley Benz I've had come in where the truss rod is loose. No, we didn't get that. It's just a personal taste thing. I'm going to say this, the setup on the SLS Evil Twin V from Schecter. This guitar here, the setup on this instrument was absolutely flawless. This guitar plays brilliantly. I didn't have to change a thing. I've got to make a slight adjustment here to the Reaper Custom. It's not the end of the universe. It'll take an extra 5 minutes to fix it. But I'm just being ultra nitpicky right now. Now, the Reaper Custom is available in fingerprint magnet black or pearl white as well, and it goes for $11.49 at Sweetwater. I'll have some affiliate links in the description below, so if you click on those, I'll make a couple bucks, so I'd appreciate that. You can get it there at Sweetwater, you can get it at Thomann. It all works. All I can say, though, is for $11.49, it's an awfully amazing guitar, and it definitely rivals guitars out there that would cost 3 times as much. I think Schecter's got another absolute total studio machine on their hands here, and this is going to be enjoying some time in the studio from here on in, because I'll definitely be playing this on more than just this demo, that's for sure. This is kind of one of those from my cold dead hands guitars. It just feels great. It just hits it on all points, and yeah, it's an absolute studio weapon.